5 things you should avoid doing to your car in the wintertime. Number 1. Don't be an insta driver. And what I mean by that is starting your car and immediately putting it in drive and going. Especially when it's below 0 degrees. Your engine has been sitting cold all night long or for hours on end, and you just crank it over and hit the road. This is terrible for your engine, causes premature wear. Your engine is extremely cold. All the metal components are cold inside. There is very thick oil in the bottom of the engine trying to pump through everything, and you just started it. The oil has barely gotten any pressure, and you're already throwing it in drive. Number 2. Avoid being a snow hauler. And what I mean by that is allowing this huge pile of ice and snow to build up behind the wheels on your vehicle. You would not believe the amount of mass and weight this small area of snow is on your car. It can be 50 pounds, no joke. And all of that weight is being held on by your car's fender liner and your side skirt. I've actually seen where this mass of snow and ice on a vehicle has actually broken the side skirt off. And this can actually cause dangerous driving conditions for you if you allow it to build up enough, because a lot of times this gets on your steering and suspension components on the front of your car, and when you get up to highway speeds, you get a death wobble in your steering wheel because everything's out of balance. So if you are able to and you notice it, you should try and kick it off your car. Just give it a light tap with your boot or your shoe, and if it's stuck on there real good, I'd recommend going through a car wash, because the heat in the car wash should make it drop off. Number 3. You should always carry an emergency kit in the back of your car during wintertime. And a few of the essential items that come with that are warm snow gloves, a wool blanket, a good set of jumper cables, and a tow rope in case you get stuck. You don't want to end up like this guy with nothing to keep you warm and no way to get you out. Number 4. Please, whatever you do, I beg you, do not dump hot water on your windshield so it will melt the ice faster. You may think, wow, this is a great idea. I can melt all the ice off my windshield in a matter of seconds. Nope. You pour that water on that windshield just right, and it may end up looking like this because you are dumping hot water onto a very cold glass surface. And trust me, you're not the first person to think of that, because there have been plenty of stories out there of people trying this and shattering their windshield or their window on their car, whatever it may be. Don't do it. Don't try and skip down the easy road. Instead, just get an ice scraper and scrape it off there. Number 5. If you're like this guy putting rubber bands on 26s and thinking you're going to kick some snow's ass with this setup on your big SUV, think again. The only ass kicking someone's getting is your SUV when it ends up in the ditch sideways because you put summer tires on this SUV, little rubber band tires that can't grip nothing. Instead, consider getting yourself a pair of all-season tires from a good brand like Continental, Michigan, Goodyear, or a set of winter tires that you can swap out on your rims or get a second pair of rims for your car. Winter tires are a softer rubber compound, so you can't run them in the summertime, but in the winter they are excellent for traction and ice. If you got a good pair of winter tires and all-wheel drive on your car, you're going to be flying past all the Silverado boys with their 30-inch bucket rims and little rubber band tires. Trust me.